This is single-handedly one of the coolest shops that I think that we have here in Lakewood. Costumes, makeup, everything is just so awesome. Good morning, ladies and ghouls. It is not morning. But whenever you happen to be watching this, I hope that you're having a good day. Let's get through the intro. Or maybe I'm going to do it the way I did yesterday. I kind of like the way that I did it yesterday, to where I gave like a snippet in the middle of the vlog at the very front before the intro. Did you guys like that, or did it throw you off? It'd be like, whoa, 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 what happened? If I did that more often, would that be kind of cool? That way you guys can see kind of like a sneak peek as to something that's like coming up during the vlog, maybe. Anyway, we were headed out, running around today. Preparations for West Coast happening today. Well, I wanted to make sure that I filmed something today, so our adventures today are bringing us into downtown Tacoma, kind of along the tide flats a little bit. That's where they like ship a bunch of stuff out. Most of the trucks, the semis, I've always called them semis, but Trucker Josh calls them semis, and it sounds kind of cool. So anyway, I think I'll start calling them that. Anyway, so way down there, after it focuses, maybe get my finger out of the way and focus. Oh, we're on the wrong side. You've got to be kidding. That whole segment I didn't record. Oh, okay, so the little button on top of the camera, inadvertently, I moved it back, and I guess it stopped the recording. So if it ever gets blurry like that, that's why it gets blurry like that. Gosh, now I have to redo this whole clip. Okay, so containers. Most of the semis that come down here are, they have containers on them because the port is down here. It's like, that's why they call it the tide flats. Or just the flats. So it would be so cool if I was able to get a container, and if I had alley access to the backyard, I would get a container. That way I could keep all my haunt, cookies are done. I could keep all of my haunt stuff in it, and everything would stay nice and dry, and I wouldn't have to pay storage. And I don't think that they're too horribly expensive, but the only way to get a container back there right now is to have it like airlifted into the backyard, which that's not going to happen. That costs as much as the dang container I'm putting back there. Oh yes, whoever mentioned it earlier about the new Beavis and Butthead having a different voice, I totally see what you're talking about. In fact, like, I get a lot of Hank Hill out of them now. Like, Beavis's voice isn't as high-pitched all the time. I really don't like it. It's hard to get into it because voices are so different. It sounded like Hank Hill, which I'm not sure if you guys know, but like the guy on Beavis and Butthead, he's like, hey, you look like them boys that spray painted my cat. That is basically Hank Hill. Alrighty, we are back in town, and I'm so upset that I wasn't recording that segment because there's so many things that just didn't come out right the second time. But you know, whatever. At least I realized it at the moment and was able to redo some of it. I'm gonna stop up here at, what is this? I forgot what the heck it is. Anyway, A&W KFC, I think is what this is. It's A&W. They've got onion rings. Typically, I don't like onion rings. I tried onion rings from here as a joke because Trucker Josh likes the onion rings here. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, I'm just gonna try this as a joke. Well, that's cool. I wanna get me one of them. Woo! Because now I'm freaking hooked. So I wanna know, is there anything that you guys do in your daily lives now that you've seen me do that you do now? Hopefully not, because I don't do a whole lot of intelligent things. Look at that. Can you smell it? Gonna let them cool off a little bit. Don't want to burn my mouth hole. Oh, wow, I almost said that. Actually, I just did say that, didn't I? So I've been set on this idea of getting a couch, and they were only 20 bucks here the other day, so I decided to come back and see what they've got. Just because I really want something else in my living room, and if it's only 20 bucks, then I can think that I can afford that. I think, kind of, not really, but you know. So something I've been slowly realizing is when I have people over to the house, there's no place to sit. There's like 3 spots on the couch, and then I usually use like the kitchen chairs or whatever, but right now it's going to be so much easier if I have 2 more seats in the living room, and it's going to take up that space underneath the front wall, ceiling wall. I have no idea what I'm saying. What I am saying is that I have to put that couch in this grease bucket. This is going to be interesting. And literally, I just picked up everything right behind me. Literally, I'm going to sit here and go to the Lakewood costume shop because I want to see if they have anything for like braces for my teeth for Butthead. I hadn't given it a lot of thought, but I thought, you know, while I'm here, might as well come in and take a look. Love this place.
This is single-handedly one of the coolest shops that I think that we have here in Lakewood. I'll show you in a second, but they had the braces. So I will be butthead with braces. It's so awesome. But if you just take a look at everything that they have in here, the store's packed wall to wall. So if you guys are in the area, you totally need to visit here.
Go to the Lakewood costume shop, take a look, like them on Facebook, love them on Facebook, stop by if you're in the area. And this right here is where what used to be that old dilapidated house that we were looking at for a haunt at one time with Keith, but they have since torn down.
Me and my new old couch. So I found them, guys. I found braces. Look at these. I got like the braces so I can be like brace face. So I need to do these tonight and get these all set because they use fitting beads. So you have to get the beads hot in water and then you put them in there and then you fit them to your mouth. Okay, so here's the couch. I'm not sure if I've shown this to you guys yet or not. I've gotten it this far in my greasy truck bed, so I've wiped it down. Not a bad looking couch. I have to try and get this couch through that gate into that house through that door. Can he do it? Yes, I can. I just wanted to throw that in there. Oh, God. I should film this because you know some bullshit's going to happen. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good spot right there. Yes, it is. All right. Let's keep it rolling and see how I can do this. This is going to be comical if nothing else. Holy crap, I'm doing it. This looks cool. We're gonna have like couch dancing. I don't think it's gonna fit. Oh my gosh, it fit. Reaction to the new couch. Which I have to put that back on. That's one of the legs for it. That's why it's like sitting like this right now. But there it is. There it is. Buffy's like, I don't know what to make of it. Why are you sniffing me there? That's okay. Thank you. See, now it's starting to look more like a house again. It only took almost a year, but it's, well, okay. I've got a gangster couch because it's got the lean back.
Just got through dropping my son back off, and we're headed to Lowe's to get some cheap feet. Is that what you call them for the couch? You call them feet? Because one of them was broke. Not a huge deal. It's just, it is a huge deal if you leave it broke and you sit on the couch, because then it's like this right here. So now I can see why it was so cheap. But that's okay. It's still a nice couch. Everything else about it is fine. Pick up some cheap feet for it, and then we're good to go. We're GTG. Do you see that? I start to go to back up to leave, and this thing is staring at me through the window, and I'm like, that's weird. It's just sitting there staring, like a dog does. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw something staring at me, and it didn't look human. And it wasn't. It was a dog. Tomorrow's gonna be an interesting day, guys. I guarantee it. Before we get to COC, and before we get to the end of the video, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna say, go down below and click on show more, see more. I keep wanting to say see more because it's like, see more butts. Click on that. Why do you need to click on that? Because not only does that have, well, the GoFundMe, which we still need help with, please. But look at this. We have, hold on, wait for it. If you scroll down, we've got the Hellmouth Hellions group page on Facebook. We've got Twitter, YouNow, Snapchat, Periscope, Instagram.
we are going to be doing something on all of these during the course of the weekend for the Haunters Convention. It's going to be Halloween related. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. So come with us on this adventure, even if you can't come here. If you are going to be at the West Coast Haunters Convention in Portland, Oregon this weekend, then if you see me, please come up and say hi. Tell me who you are, because, you know, I don't know you, and, well, I may not know you. There's a few of you I know. But anyway, come up to me, say hi, shake a hand, meet a friend. So, alright guys, with that being said, now it's time for cock. We're going to get into it, and I'm going to try and make it short tonight because I got a long day tomorrow. So, Cap Zone 2, Hump Day, and yes, you were first. Tony Fredrickson was second. Riot Starter B had a bunch of questions. Why don't you make burgers with fresh hamburger? Well, because that stuff's left over, and I'm not going to throw it away. It's actually burger patties. It's just a little frostbitten. That's why they appear like the color of chicken instead of the color of beef. Why is the pumpkin in your kitchen upside down? Well, the pumpkin's upside down because everything's up in the air right now. Everything's crazy and topsy-turvy, and we don't know what's happening. And so that also leads into your question, are you doing the haunt this year? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know yet. Oh, Ramthol, you say don't forget the shot glasses. I got them out there. I'm bringing them. And yes, I don't think I've mentioned it, but at Ramthol's booth number 17, Haunted Treasures, we're going to be selling Hellmouth shot glasses there. So if you wanted to pick up a shot glass, this is a perfect opportunity to do it without any shipping and handling. And I'm going to bring keychains and ballpoint pens with me also. So if you guys want to pick some of those up, then find me, see me, message me, something like that, and we'll get you taken care of. Charlene Malone, yes, they are, some of those, half of the flowers are morning glories. So if that's the case, then I'll take them and put them up against the chain link fence so that they can grow into that. So thank you for the heads up on that. On the package it says they're only supposed to get 10 inches tall, and I thought that was going to be like just a stock, like, you know, straight up. The Energize is pretty common for Irish people to have integrated washing machines in their kitchens. I did not know that. I didn't. And you enjoy the sound of the washing machine, so soothing, don't you think? Sometimes, yes. Jason McDougal, those are just like regular burgers that you get at the store. They come in like packs of 10, and they usually come in like 75% fat-free, 50% fat-free. I'm sorry, I had to yawn because I'm tired. Final comments of the night. Joseph Blau, was the intro run backwards, Troy? Yes, it was. And bacon-flavored Spam, perhaps? No. If I want anything bacon-flavored that's meat, I'm going to eat bacon. So, alright guys, happy haunting. Thank you for watching. Next couple days are going to be interesting. Make sure to stay tuned. Bye, guys.
Thanks for coming to HalloweenHellmouth. Y'all come back now, you hear?